Click the first link in the description for the best Ask Reddit content. Today I fucked up by telling my best friend I like her and destroyed our friendship and her relationship. Once I met a girl through mutual friends. She and I clicked really well and instantly we talked a lot and shared a lot of secrets. We live in different countries so we are quite comfortable to share our problems since it wouldn't affect our circle of friends. She was with her ex-BF at the time and she was telling me their problems/fight. I have always asked her to confront the problem and solve it with her boyfriend because that's what healthy relationship couple do. Basically, the boyfriend was a controlling person and wouldn't let her do things. The thing is, she didn't tell her ex-boyfriend that she was texting/sharing secrets with someone me. The problem arises when I impulsively told her I like her. I wasn't sure of my feeling. I even told her I just enjoy texting her. But after countless of analysis, I concluded that I never liked her romantically but liking the idea of texting and pouring my problems out to someone that listens. One day they fought and he found out that she was texting me and read the whole conversation. He asked her to block me on social media and stop texting me because of a specific message that I wrote, "You're just being controlled like a puppet." Later, her ex-boyfriend was sending me all sorts of ugly messages telling me to stop texting her. Aftermath. I told him that I don't blame him for anything. Wished them a happy life. I stopped texting her and she blocked me. A couple of months later, she unblocked me and I found out that they broke up. I was honestly worried that I might have caused them to break up. Honestly, deep down, it's painful. I don't dare to confront her because I hurt her too much. I hope by typing it here could just ease my pain a little bit because I have no one comfortable enough to share. Really wish I could have turned back time and do things right. She was such a good friend. I just lost my best friend because I know too much. Too long didn't read. I told my best friend I like her despite just enjoy texting her. Her ex-BF asked me to stop texting her and unfriend me. Couple of months later they broke up. Felt like I caused it. /update/ I've reached out to her but was left on scene. Now I'm too anxious to sleep. Update 2. She didn't reply but was posting some Instagram stories. All I can do is to hope for the best for her from my side and move on. Smile. Thanks for the comments. I'm fine with my life and it's just sometimes, some things remind me of the past and was overwhelmed with emotions. Wanted to let it out and wrote it here. The response have been really reassuring and have calmed me down. After all, one of the hardest thing to do is to grieve for someone who is still alive. Thank you so much for the responses. Smile. You didn't fuck up. You did her a favor. Nobody should be in a controlling relationship. If they broke up, reach back out. I just can't gather enough courage to do that just yet. I'd suggest you reach out to her. It sounds like she got away from a bad guy, so there's no reason to blame yourself over that. I've reached out to her. As of right now she is not replying. I may have impulsively told her I like her and that idea might have stuck with her. Even if it was justified back then, but I guess that might be one of the biggest thing that made her not engaging anymore. Natar. Wait, wrong sub. You're not responsible for her breakup, and even if you were, it sounds like it was a toxic one that needed to end. She unblocked you, meaning she thought about you and decided it was worth talking to you again but didn't want to hit you up first. Just talk to her again, and if she doesn't want to talk then yeah, things happen, but you clearly care about this person even if not romantically. Today I fucked up by fucking my pillow pet. Obligatory. This didn't happen today but several years ago. I have never told this story as I am still mortified about it years later. Velp, here we go. So before I get into it, let me give you a little context. My grandparents live out of the country. They visit yearly and usually stay at my house. I love when they visit. Grandma is always cooking, always have family over, and it's just an overall good time when they're here. At the time of this fuck up they are staying at my house. Relevance will be apparent later on. On to the fuck up. Several years ago I was a 13-year-old pubescent boy. I'm sure you all see where this is going. Now, I was normal for my age. Jerked off daily, multiple times a day even. I would jerk it in my bed, in the shower, in the bathroom, Hell, I even cranked one out in the school bathroom one time. All normal things for a 13 years / oh boy, right? Well, anyways, I had this pillow pet, which for those of you who don't know, a pillow pet is a pillow with a velcro strap which would turn into a stuffed animal when folded. Though being a crafty 13 years / show who has urges that must be satisfied, I decided my hand was no longer good enough. I needed something warm, something more like the real thing. So naturally, I have this pillow pet right next to me and I think to myself, let me strap this thing to my dick and fuck it. And so I did. I was addicted to it the first time I tried it. It was warm, fuzzy, wraps around my penis. The perfect thing for me to do, as having sex wasn't gonna be an option for at least a few more years. This particular day my family is just chilling in the kitchen doing whatever, and the urge hits me, so I go to my room. Now in my mind this is gonna be a quick beat off sesh, so stupidly I leave my door unlocked thinking nobody would come in, and if they did I would hear them walk down the hallway and be able to conceal myself before anybody came in, or so I thought. So there I am, pillow pet strapped to my penis. It feels great. I am going to town. I'm at the point of no return, about to release the contents of my nuts all up in this thing when I hear it. Someone grab my door handle and begin to open the door. I throw the pillow pet to the side and put my dick in my pants so fast you could call it a photo finish, because I'm literally coming in my hand and pants at this point. It's my grandma. Oh fuck, she just saw me fucking this stuffed animal. And what does she do? What any grandmother would, walks up next to me and starts talking to me. I have no idea what she said, all I can think is I hope she doesn't see this cum on my hands and why the hell aren't you getting out of my room, grandma? Well, after what felt like an eternity, she got out of my room and the rest is a blur because I've tried my hardest to repress this memory. Gosh, I'm so embarrassed. She totally knew WTF just happened. Too long didn't read, fucked my pillow pet. Grandma caught me cum-handed. So there I am, pillow pet strapped to my penis. Reminds me of a certain Vine. I love it. I adore pillow pets. I have literally 11 of them. I've slept with the same pillow pet unicorn for an actual decade. This hurt my soul. The poor violated stuffy / double stuffed now. This reminded me of that show with the hormone monsters. And I laughed my butt off, lol. Big mouth. And what does she do? What any grandmother would, walks up next to me and starts talking to me. I have no idea what she said. I laughed really hard at this. I'm just glad nothing is stuck. Today I fucked up by letting my best friend use my phone. Not using punctuation, I'm super lazy. Little bit of context, I am a 16-year-old dude and my best friend is a 16-year-old girl, and I have thought they were hot for the longest time, and she has sent me a couple of pics like her with no shirt on in a mirror with her only showing her back, showing me her sunburn. And not too long ago she sent me a pic of her in a bikini, and me being stupid I kept them now onto the story. Me and my BFF was hanging out at a park and we were talking and she said, hey, can I take some pics on your phone? Me not thinking sure, and I handed her my phone and she took a couple then went to my gallery. BFF, how come you have these pics? Me not trying to sound guilty, what pics? She pulls up the pic of her in a bikini and she said this one, my heart sank and I decided to be honest. Me, you looked good in it so I saved it. She looked really confused and deleted the pics, then got up and walked away handing back my phone and hasn't talked to me in about 2 hours. Too long didn't read. Saved pics of my BFF in a bikini, she found it, deleted them and isn't talking to me at the moment. Update, this convo happened over text for a little context. So we talked this morning about it and I asked her why she got up and walked away and didn't talk to me, and she said she was embarrassed because she's a little self-conscious. I was super confused and replied, I'm sorry you're a little self-conscious, but you don't need to be. You're not only both. Today I fucked up. You have an amazing body. She replied, thanks, with a blush smiley face. I said to her, sorry if I weirded you out by saving the pics without permission, and she said it's okay, was just a little surprised. I said, lol, so you're not mad, weirded out or anything? And she said, no, just ask next time, with a smiley face. So I'm glad she isn't mad or anything, but huge thanks to the people who gave me advice on the post on what I should do. Have a great day. get a new phone, get a new friend, and move to Nepal where you intend to live as a goat. I would call you creepy if you'd somehow gotten a hold of these pictures without her permission, but she sent them to you. I don't really understand why if she didn't want you keeping them. I would understand her asking you to delete them, but there's really no reason for her to be upset that you hadn't done so in the first place. Go to her and say, "I'm sorry. I thought they were great pictures of you, and I would have deleted them if I'd known that me keeping them bothered you. That's why I didn't think twice about handing you my phone. It won't happen again." If that doesn't suffice, then I don't think you're going to win this one. It's actually a really great idea. I'll try that. We want an update. Alright, I am gonna go to bed right now. It's 3 AM, and when I wake up I will give you all an update on the situation. You should have left them in your texts. You could still look at them, but they're not in the camera roll, and it doesn't look like you saved them. You just don't delete texts like most of us. I appreciate the honesty. I think it would have been worse if you tried to invent a story.